What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Heaven 17. And the next tune in the expanded folder for their 1981 album Penthouse and Pavement is another extended mix. This one's listed as a 12-inch extended mix, and it's not a tune on the proper album, I'm Your Money. I like the phrase. It has a bit of slang quality to it. It sounds like a bit Hollywood, maybe a bit mafia-style gangster. Either way, it sounds like something you'd hear in a movie. It sounds like a line, in a novel, perhaps. Surely people say it in life, and not just in 1981, or 81, yes, 81. Because I suddenly was like, wait, Human League, we're in 83, but I realized we're still, and indeed, it's possible that this is post-81, but it's still in a collection of tracks centered around their 81 album. Regardless, I wonder what it might mean here. Their tunes, as far as I've heard and interpreted, and also had them explained to me in comments, it does seem like they have a bit of socio-cultural perception in their songs, but also it tends to be, a bit figurative or even maybe a bit opaque. So, as I said, I'm curious to hear what the phrase might mean here, or at least what I can catch on this first listen. This is Heaven 17. The track is I'm Your Money, and it's the 12-inch extended version.
Pleasure commodity, invest in personal industry. I'm your money. I'm your money. I'm your money.
It's metaphor, not similar.
My personal credit slip, express American censorship. I'm your money. I'm your money. I'm your money. I'm your money. Right now. Love bags being dissolved.
Kaufen Sie diese.
Dissonance techno. it surprises me, especially when it got sort of stripped down and went into the kind of section you would expect in a 12-inch mix, an extended mix. But when I had that dissonant synth that had a couple different like frequencies or intensities to it, I really enjoyed that. My only slight lament is that those two echoed vocals, which weren't fully arrhythmic, like they were sort of being like segmented and echoed in a way that fit with the like percussion, like rhythm scheme, but they were sort of like untethered from it at the same time. It was like essentially two arrhythmic vocals sort of grafted onto the rhythm of the track. And you know, I know what people say, it's like, oh, but you listen to techno with like a lot of samples, including repetitive vocals and so on. And it's like, it's true, although in those cases it tends to be more like in the grid of the percussion, where like even the voice itself is sort of like a rhythmic percussive element in terms of it hitting in a certain way. But yeah, as I said, I didn't mind those voices. I felt like if they had sort of stopped a little earlier and like the tune just kind of went into that fully instrumental, old school, like techno-precursor with a bit of dissonance, as it sounded to my ears, I would have liked it like even a little bit more. So that's a minor criticism. But as it was like playing in the last like minute or so, I was like, I kept hoping that those two vocals would like cut out after a certain measure. So yeah, that slight lament aside, I really did enjoy this one, and it had more of a, again, dissonant dance floor, you know, four to the floor kick drum type of feel than I would have expected going into it. So another cool track from Heaven 17, shout out to them. As I said in the moment, we did just go through two tracks that were 12 inches but not on the, whatchamacallit, the proper album. Let me see if I can quickly look up what might else be in the folder, because my internet is open even though I don't have the folder open, but I'm on the way. Okay, so Heaven 17, and once again, shout out to Han Solo for sharing many, many things. Okay, so Heaven 17, the Penthouse and Pavement. Let's see. Okay, so we have two more. Decline, and that's under the British Electronic Foundation name. Oh, Decline of the West, under the British Electronic Foundation name. And then lastly, under BEF, Honeymoon in New York. And at that point, we'll move on to the Luxury Gap, which again, it just feels like the sort of cheeky, perceptive relevance, but also a bit of opacity. It feels like that's very much expressed in the title, Luxury Gap. So looking forward to that, but as I said, two more to go under their alternative guise before we get there. Let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.